What's going on, everybody? Have you ever felt some sort of cosmic force, some entity that is just calling your name and telling you that you have to rank up champions right here, right now? Well, how about 200 of those voices? Because I do have some Ascension dust expiring, and I can't believe I've done this again, but also, yeah, of course I can believe that I've done this again. I've got some dust expiring, but I already know what I want to do with it. Talked it out a bunch on stream recently, and there's some champions in this game that I know are extremely powerful, and yet for some reason I like ranking up farm animals, raccoons and ducks and tigers and all that. So sometimes I don't always go with the most obvious choices. And there are two very obvious choices that can really help me out because I need maestro counters. The first, we've got to look at 6 stars, can't ascend a 7-star. The first is Kate Bishop. And I really like this champ. When she first came out, this is long before, she showed her prowess in the Necropolis. I thought she was one of the 3 most fun champs of the year. And it just took me forever to actually pull the champ. And then when I eventually did, it was like a little too late kind of thing. But I should still rank her up, right? The thing is, she's not going to be that great for the next season of Battlegrounds. For that reason, I think we're going to go ahead and go with Cosmic Ghost Rider. I need Maestro counters. Kate, CGR, they're both incredible Maestro counters. Kate is going to have to be, maybe the following season or something, but it's about time that Cosmic Ghost Rider, he finally gets some kind of love here. And he gets that expiring Ascension dust. So we're starting off this mass rank up with one of the most popular champs in the entire game, which is CGR. Now, I've got this X Magica rank up gem right next to my face, but honestly, dude, there's a little arrow at the bottom of the screen that my face is covering. I can't click on. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's just that rank up gem. Okay, I see. Oh man, both rank up gems are pretty sweet. I don't know that I want to use them. I think I'm going to go ahead and just do this the old-fashioned way and say, hey, CGR, bud, we're taking you to rank 4. Let's do it. And then we could just grab some of this dust out the overflow. Let's go ahead and do that. Is my game frozen? Oh, no, okay. What is going on, dude? Okay, level up. Alright, the game is kind of bugging out of me here, man, I swear. But okay, we got that done. Let's get rid of this Smart Select, because honestly, the Smart Select, I don't know that it always is that smart, because let me see, my Cosmic ISO, okay. I still got plenty of time before this stuff expires, but it tries to pull from, look at this, the stuff that has 25 days left on it. Okay, in this case, sure, why not? But I'm just saying, be careful out there, people. Be careful. There we go. CGR rank 4, and I'm gonna have to go out on a little venture to get some tier 5 Cosmic Catalysts, some gray tier 5 Cosmic Catalysts. So I guess let's go find that. But before we get back to CGR, some days have passed, the lights are on, my beard's starting to grow back, and, well, I also have some more resources expiring, and I need to use these 6 stones as well as, you guessed it, more Ascension dust. And luckily, I know exactly what I want to do. You see, I'm still thinking about next season a little bit and who's going to be fun. And I'm going with a somewhat unlikely candidate, although I've talked about this champ in the past and how I think Iceman is pretty awesome, actually. I really liked his update, and he also has this mechanic on critical hits. 70% chance to inflict a Frostbite passive. Frostbite passive lasts for 10 seconds and deal a whole bunch of energy damage when they expire. The key thing, though, is it's on critical hits, and the upcoming season will give guaranteed critical hits. So I think it could be pretty fun. I don't think he's going to be the absolute best, not the MVP, but I think it'll be a good time. Let's go ahead and sig him up for the times that I end up throwing him on defense. I'm talking about Battlegrounds, but, you know, I could play this champ anywhere. He's got a bunch of utility for a variety of situations, but I'm going to go ahead and just take him all the way to Sig 200. And then we'll go ahead and slide him that Ascension Dust as well. Ha! He disappeared because of the higher Sig. Let's go ahead and ascend him. Okay. Now that that is taken care of, let me just make sure that I don't have anything else still expiring. Let's go to the stash. Let's claim all this stuff, and we're looking good again. Okay. And now let's get back to ranking some of these champs up. Oh, I almost forgot about this Ascension Dust. Oh, man. This is now officially post-mass crystal cleanup, and you can see my overflow items. They're still over 12,000. They actually got up to, I think, like 24,000 at one point, but a lot of that was like arena boosts and stuff like that that expire very quickly. I have a lot of catalysts as well. You might have noticed about 3,500 of those. A lot of ISO, a lot of everything. But this Ascension Dust in particular needs to be used right now. And Medusa just got a buff, and that is exactly where I'm headed. Medusa, an old favorite, and the buff looks pretty good. Looks like it still keeps everything about Medusa that we love and just kind of makes her a bit better. So Medusa going to go ahead and get this Ascension. Looks like still going to have 50 Ascension Dust in the overflow. I'll figure that out in just a bit. But I've also been slowly sigging her up, and I think can take her to Sig 200 as well with some SIGs that I have in the overflow. So let's go ahead and take care of that, knock that out right now, and I'll worry about the ranking up part in just a little bit. Let me just make sure all that stuff is out of the overflow and we're good. Oh man, so much stuff expiring though still. And next up on the list is actually some tier 1 Ascension Dust. And some of you might be thinking right now, like, dude, who cares? What are you going to do? Give that to a 5-star? Don't you have 7 stars to rank up? Yes, I do have 7 stars to rank up, but for Crucible-like content, if Kabam continues to allow us to bring in champs of different star levels, it could actually still be pretty nice to do this. And well, I don't know who to give this to, but I'm not going to overthink it too much and just say, hey man, we can Doom Cycle, so let's just go ahead and throw Doom the Ascension here, because you could Doom Cycle with a 5-star just fine, and to give him that bit of extra damage and health to play with, well, that'd be kind of nice. Okay, let's get out of 5-star land, though. Make sure all that's claimed. Good, it is. Ooh, got some Sig Stones. You know what, let's worry about that in a little bit here. I have a lot of ISO that's expiring, too. And it's time to put some of this ISO to work. So, I saw some Mystic, and what I want to do is start with, you guessed it, Cosmic. No, I'm just kidding. Mystic. We're going to go Mystic. A champ that I really want to rank up and have wanted to rank up for a long time now is actually Ebony Maw. I think Ebony Maw is consistently a pain in the ass defender. I think he can be countered fairly easily at times, but I also think this is the type of champion where if the match starts to go sideways, it ends up being pretty bad. Even if you don't die to this guy, just the loss of health, it's pretty serious. So let's go ahead and rank him up. I'm going to go ahead and slap him with this 1 to 2 generic down here and get him to at least rank 2. This is a champ that I am considering taking to rank 3 even, but I probably won't do that. I'll probably just leave him rank 2. And he'll be a champ that, I end up using quite a bit on defense in Battlegrounds. This is a little bit of overkill, but we got to move because this stuff is about to expire anyway. So, Maw, rank 2. I'm going to throw him on defense. We're good to go. In terms of other other Mystic ISO, Mystic rank ups, what I want to do with that. Well, I'm not sure if I want to replace my 6-star White Tiger with the 7-star just yet, but I'm going to at least get her, to rank 1. Dude, this thing is really bugging out. There was just the filter button in the middle of the ISO area. What is happening? Look at this. Oh, okay, we put it back. There we go. Let's go to stash, and I'm gonna claim a bit more of the Mystic goodness, and yeah, we're just gonna keep manually leveling up this way. Okay, there we go. White Tiger level 25. I still have just a little bit of Mystic ISO to burn, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this into Man Thing, but Man Thing is gonna stay level 4 right now, and I want to, I want to use some of this other ISO that is in my actual stash here. So let's go find a tech champion, I guess. Let's do that real quick. Moving on to tech. I'd like to eventually have all the Deathless champs at rank 3, but do I get that process started with Vision here now, or do I wait on that? Because, I mean, what's the rush? I don't really need to do that immediately. Rocket's kind of cool. It would be fun to use my little buddy again in Battlegrounds. I was kind of waiting to get the 7-star version, but I also kind of value his Awaken ability, so I'm not sure if I want to rank this guy up. His Awaken ability here allows him to, power drain the opponent to really stay offensive with the little raccoon here. So, yeah, I don't know that I rank him up right away. Oh, man. And then some of those at the top there could take him to rank 3. I think what I'm going to do is Omega Sentinel here. I think I want to take her to rank 2. And because I have a ton of tier 5 tech catalysts, let's not use a rank up gem, and let's use the actual catalyst here. I think I do have enough of them in the overflow anyway. And yes, I realize I have a ton of ISO, so maybe I don't need to be as careful with pulling it all in, since I have still 12,249 bricks in the overflow. But I'm still going to be careful with it. So let's go ahead and pull in all this tech ISO. Omega Sentinel, the reason why I'm going with her is, I don't know, she's a little bit of a pain in the ass on defense, and offensively she's pretty cool. I remember enjoying when I tested the champ. I don't really remember exactly how she works though, so it's going to be a little bit of a learning process to get used to this champ again. And yeah, well, I guess I'll just have to do that. Dude, the game is lagging out like crazy right now. This is insane. But there we go. Omega Sentinel, rank 2. And, well, I'm going to go ahead and take whatever leftover tech ISO I have, and I will throw that into my little buddy. So there you go, pal. You're level 8, at least. Let's check the stash again, see what kind of ISO we got burning away here. Okay, well, I was already sitting on some science, so we'll go ahead and pull in more science, and maybe there's just too much stuff in my overflow, because every time I grab something here, it is so laggy. Maybe that's it. But let's go ahead and find a science champ to rank up. And here, this might be the first rank 3 of the video, because, man, I've been eyeballing Spidey Ham as a potential rank 3 candidate for a while, and he's Sig 40 now as well. I was thinking about ranking him up when he was unduped. The fact that he's awakened now, I mean, that helps. It's not the most important awakened ability of all time, but it still helps. And you know what? Dude, let's do it. Let's just commit the resources. Let's go, bud. Make sure I have everything here. Dude, I do not have that much in the way of tier 5 science, but hey, it's still enough. So, yeah, those tier 4 alpha in the overflow. Let's do it. Let's do it. Spidey Ham going to rank 3. And just like that, Spidey Ham fully maxed out rank 3. I don't have that many rank 3s. We can go take a quick gander at all of them right now. Look at this. That was only my 5th rank 3. But quite the rank 3s, I would say. I like all of them, so still happy with all those decisions. I do have more science ISO in the overflow, so I don't know that I'm going to be ranking up any more science champs right now, but I do want to at least feed this ISO away. So let's give this to Void. Actually, oh man, maybe I do want to rank up Void because this guy at rank 2, like, he's a solid defender. He's the type of champ that he's got a very large health pool, and regardless of the meta that's happening, that's going on, you know, you just have to fight him in a particular way. So I don't know. We might circle back to him. I'm just gonna dump this ISO into him, at least for right now, as my overflow continues to struggle. And yeah, I'm gonna leave him level 16. Maybe we come back to this guy though. We'll see. I don't want to rush it. Let's go pull in more ISO from the overflow. That is not science. Looks like we got some skill ISO that needs to be pulled in. So let's go ahead and do that. And for skill champs to rank up, I don't know. This is always a tough class for me to make decisions with because, you know, I don't really like the skill class that much. But today's an exception because, of course, Bullseye is here. So let's go ahead and, of course, we're leveling up Bullseye. There was never a question. This guy has to be leveled up. Let's pull in some more ISO. Okay, Bullseye, rank 1, level 25, and we are not going to stop here. Question is, do I give him the Catalyst or do I give him the rank up gem? And I think I give him the Catalyst. Let's go ahead and do that. Make sure I have all the Catalysts out of the overflow. The gems I could always use at a later date because none of those are expiring. So, Bullseye. Where do I stop with this champ is the question. Do I stop at rank 2? Do I take him to rank 3? Here's kind of what's going on in my head about this decision. If I take him to rank 3, I basically have to stop banning him in Battlegrounds. And that means I need to make sure that I have more counters available for Bullseye so that if I do not draft Bullseye and my opponent does, actually regardless of if I draft the champ or not, if my opponent does draft their Bullseye, I need to be ready for it. But that is kind of, you know, something I've been thinking about too, is just, you know, some of these champs are so potent that it leaves a bit too much RNG on the table, I feel, for the match. Because let's say, okay, both players have Bullseye or both players have Serpent. Neither player bans either of the champs. And yeah, one person drafts, you know, one of these champs and the other does not. It gives such a leg up that, you know, I kind of still like banning Bullseye. So the other option that is available is that I can leave Bullseye rank 2, and then I can ban rank 3 Bullseyes when I see rank 3 Bullseyes, or just at rank 2, maybe my opponent goes ahead and you know, bans my Bullseye, and then I don't have to commit rank 3 resources, and this guy's still banned. So he's awakened too, which means you know, he's not going to be quite as hidden because unawakened Bullseyes tend to be quite far down in the Battlegrounds draft. So I got to change his stat focuses. I'll worry about that later. But yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do. I do have that 2 to 3 gem as well. So it's not like I have no rank up resources here. I've got stuff to burn, but I just don't know that I want to burn it on this guy. So we'll think about that. We'll come back and let me see what else I want to do. You know what? I don't know that I want to rank any other of these skill champs at the moment. Chi-Ilth was really interesting to test, and I would like to rank her up later, but for now, I think what I want to do is actually wipe out all of this skill ISO so we can pull in something else that's expiring because we got 7 minutes on it. Oh, we're looking good though. Yeah, we're looking real good. Let me go ahead and actually want to just sell the generic stuff. Not going to need that. And then, well, maybe we'll go ahead and find a Bullseye counter right now. with this mutant ISO that's expiring. So, okay, let's go ahead and look for a mutant to rank up, shall we? Oh, you know what? I just remembered though. I had started investing in Iceman. So before we get to a 7-star mutant, we need to get back to this 6-star mutant here. I'd love to get a 7-star Iceman if that was an actual possibility, but because he's not, well, I want to play this champ, and yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do exactly that. Let's get them all leveled up so I can actually play with this fella. Okay, that's rank 2, level 35, and we are not going to stop here. Let's take him to rank 3, whenever the game decides. There we go. Rank 3. That's rank 3, level 45, taken care of. You know what? I was saying that I wanted to hold on to these rank up gems, but I don't know. Maybe I should actually just use it. Otherwise, I am going to run out of the other catalysts up there. So, you know, okay, fine. I don't need this X Magica rank up gem. Let's go ahead and use it. Iceman rank 4. And just like that, Iceman rank 4, level 55. And I can't stop here. He's not going to be playable, so we have to keep going. We got no choice, but man, I'm going to need some tier 5 class catalysts. Of all the crystals that I opened, I feel like tier 5 class catalysts are just one that I'm lacking. I might need to actually buy that stuff out of the Glory store or Battleground store or something. But, well, for now, it's not going to matter because Iceman here, we've got all we need. There we go. Iceman fully maxed out. Feels pretty good. I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that champ. I say that, but like who knows what it's actually gonna be. Maybe 7-star rank 4s are closer than we're thinking, and yeah, maybe then I won't be able to play 6 stars quite as much. But for now, I'm gonna have a blast with that dude. Okay, let's move on. Let's actually flip it on over to 7-star mutants here. I do have supposedly one of the best counters here in Metal Sonic Teenage Warhead Dude, but I have not played this champ enough to know that I like them. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass for now, which maybe is wild to you guys, but I can always, test her out, come back, rank her up another time, and that'll be fine. For now, man, I've been kind of debating, do I rank up Sunspot, do I rank up Dust? To rank 3. These guys are already ranked 2. And both of them quite successful, I would say, when it comes to Battleground matches for me. And I even enjoy using both champs in questing, but in particular Sunspot because of how fast he can be at times. And in the past, I always said, well, he doesn't really need to be taken to rank 3 because he's so potent that you can use him kind of a rank below your other champs, a rank below max, and still be just as successful or almost just as successful. So it's better to use those resources elsewhere. But again, maybe we're getting closer to 7-star rank 4s. And if I'm fighting 7-star rank 4s, well, I am going to want this guy at least 7-star rank 3. So do I commit to Sunspot or not? Man, I don't know. I'm gonna back away for right now. I'm not sure that I want to do that. Let me just go ahead and dump the mutant ISO that I do have in the stash here, just to get rid of it. And then I want to take a look at all of the class types here and not necessarily be stuck in mutant. Actually, before I do that, I mean, I just ranked up Iceman. I did say I was gonna go back and whoops, there was another 6-star that I was going to rank. Probably the only 2 6-stars of this video that were getting maxed out. But yeah, I was going to go ahead and rank up CGR. And I have this arcade games rank up gem that, yeah, let's go ahead and use that. So there we go. CGR rank 5. We just got to get him some ISO. Okay, that was painless enough. There we go. CGR finally maxed out. Finally ready to include him in my Battlegrounds deck once again. What next? I mean, I did say that I was probably not going to rank up any other 6-stars, but then I happened to see a certain Angela sitting right there, and man, oh man, I do end up playing her quite a bit in incursions. Maybe it's worth maxing her out real quick. I can use another arcade games rank up gem. No. Let's hold off on that. I mean, I also forgot I started investing in Medusa. So, yeah, of course. Let's go ahead and get the process going here with Medusa. Only rank 1, so we got a lot to do here. But there we go. Medusa rank 2, and let's keep it moving. Let's take her to rank 3. I hope I have enough cosmic catalysts. Alright, Medusa. There we go. Fully maxed out rank 3. And yeah, once again, I'm going to stop holding on to these rank up gems. I'm just going to go ahead and burn that right into Medusa. She's rank 4, and we're just going to level up this way. There we go. She's now level 55, fully maxed out, and okay, there we go. I can use this arcade games rank up gem. I didn't know she was also tagged that way, so okay, cool. Medusa, rank 5. Let's get you some ISO, girl. Right, Medusa, fully maxed out. 3 new 6 stars, fully maxed, fully ascended. Fully sigged, I think, as well. Did I ever max sig CGR? I didn't. He doesn't really need it, but you know what? Let's go ahead and give him those resources anyway, because, yeah, surely I have a bunch of extra sigs to burn. So we'll go ahead and start with all of these. Let's go ahead and toss him 77 of those, followed by however many of these we need to give. And there we go. CGR, fully maxed out. Sig 200, the works, done. Medusa, I think I already took care of, right? Yeah. Medusa, Sig 200, just double checking. Let me see. So 6 star, rank 5, not just cosmic. Look at this field, you guys. All of these fully maxed out, fully ascended. Feels pretty good. It's not that many, but it's still a good number, 16. Okay, anyway, let's move on. Let's get away from 6 stars, move back over to 7-star land, and, you know, I want to start with Mystics here, because Mystic is my favorite class, and I don't know that I necessarily want to commit to rank 3ing any of these, but, I mean, maybe I do, maybe I don't. You know what? Maybe I'm going about this all wrong because, dude, I still have 3,400 catalysts that are expiring. And yeah, I'm not going to be able to use all of these, of course. But let me go ahead and take a look at my inventory. I have too much stuff in the overflow. I think that crashed the game. I don't know. What I was trying to do is go to the inventory and take a look at my catalyst here. And specifically, I want to look at tier 5s. So I have some tier 5 basic in the overflow, but none of the class, actually. I do have quite a bit of tech, though. 13 tech catalysts compared to the rest. So maybe I should be ranking up a tech champion. What about tier 6? Again, I have some tech in the overflow. I have some cosmic in the overflow. Actually, I have more tier 6 than tier 5. That is a problem. I'm going to need to solve that. Which shouldn't be that hard to do, but still. Okay, so you know what? Let's actually look at those 2 class types then, and we'll start with tech. Was there any 7-star tech champs that I really wanted to rank up? You know what? The more I think about it, I am still prepping, and it's been a long time coming, but I'm still prepping to do the Avengers Challenge, Karate Mike's Avengers Challenge, and I want to get at least all the 7 stars to rank 2 and max out all the 6 stars that I'm bringing to it. So, Iron Man, let's go ahead and take you to rank 2, bud. I think this might be the final champ that I needed to invest in. I don't know. We'll go take a look at the rest of them afterwards. But let's get this guy some ISO. All right, there we go. Iron Man, rank 2, level 35. I don't even think I've played him since his update. So, not sure that I like him, but I'm going to have to like him at least for one particular challenge. What next? What else do I want to do? You know, there actually was one other 6-star. I can't believe we're going back, but when I thought about the Avengers and thought about Cosmic Catalyst that I have a good number of, I did forget about this guy, it turns out. Thor. I think this might be the last one that I need to rank up. Oh man. All right. Well, let's get rid of all of this tech ISO, I guess first. Just dump that in Rocket real quick. There you go, bud. Level 10 now. Oh, they grow up so fast. You know, I have used a few thousand ISO bricks so far. We're under 10k now. That's pretty good. Okay, Thor actually rank 4 fully now. And do I have the catalyst? I do. Okay, great. All right, Thor rank 5. And now rank 5, level 65. We're good to go. Maybe, just maybe, there was one other that I forgot about. There was. No. Okay, I didn't think. Man, I thought I had Black Widow fully ranked up too, but I guess not. And I guess I have to. If I want to be ready for this challenge, I don't have to do this, but, well, I'm going to do this. So, alright, Black Widow, the last remaining Avenger for the challenge, now actually maxed out as well. I know for a fact I had Ant-Man already fully ranked up because I'd be using this guy in Battlegrounds. That was Thor, that was Black Widow, and then for the 7 stars, well, I just ranked up Iron Man to rank 2, and I already had Hawkeye at rank 2 as well. So that's it. I'm actually ready to do that challenge. I can't believe it. The time has finally come. Eventually. I don't know exactly when I'm going to do that, but I'm looking forward to that. Okay, I need to get another 7-star to rank 3, though, and I have to make a decision on this. It's not going to be science. We just ranked up the pig. It is maybe going to be skill. If it's skill, it's going to be bullseye. It is maybe going to be mutant. If it's mutant, it's going to be sunspot or dust. It is probably not going to be cosmic. If it was, it would be venom, but I kind of want the dupe. Or I just go with Hyperion and say, when I get the dupe, I get the dupe. Null, you know, I don't know why I'm not ranking this guy, but I'm going to continue to not rank him. Maybe part of it is just the low sig, and I kind of wish he was higher sig. I don't know, man. Maybe I should just invest the resources, but for now, you know what? Maybe it's because I'm not running recoil masteries, and I feel like he benefits from them a lot. Anyway, when it comes to tech, I could see myself taking Warlock to rank 3. I could see myself taking Hulky B to rank 3. Lady Deathstrike I duped a couple times, and while I don't think she needs, you know, high sig, dang, dude, I forgot she was sig 60. I thought she was only sig 40. Maybe I do just rank up Lady Deathstrike. The additional health can help. The additional bit of damage for on a regular hits and all that. Man, what do I do with her? I don't know, but then of course we have the Deathless champs that are a possibility for me to be ranking up in Vision or Guillotine here. What do I do, you guys? You know what? I'm going with an old favorite, still amongst my favorites. But my old actual favorite, I'm gonna go with Man Thing here, and I don't know that I'm taking it to rank 3. I'm still hesitating on who to slide those resources to, but for right now at least, I'm gonna go ahead and get Man Thing to rank 2, and yeah, we'll go from there, I guess. All right, Man Thing, rank 1, and oh my, I am out of tier 6 basic and tier 3 alpha catalyst. This is what happens when you don't open the daily crystals that have all of these things. But I do have another 2 of these rank up gems. So yeah, Man Thing, you can get one of these for sure, bud. Let's get you all leveled up. Oh man, I forgot you can click on this sort button and just sort it to expiration over here. Oh, I should have been doing this the whole time. Ah, jeez. Well, whoops. There we go. Anyway, Man Thing. Rank 2, level 35. There you go, bud. I think I had some other stuff expiring. Let me go take a look here. Well, besides this ISO, but let me go pull this in. But I think I saw some Sig Stones, now that I think about it as well, that need to be used. There, yeah, there we go. Okay, you know what? Let's go to the old inventory this way. And let's go to the champion items. And if the game will allow it, this is a little laggy still. And, dude, I think I have a lot of SIGs that I need to use. Okay, yeah. Welcome to the Sig Stone portion of the stream here. Oh, man, I have 50 more Ascension Dust to use as well. That's in the overflow. But let's burn a whole bunch of Sig Stones, shall we? Starting with these Sigs, I guess. And I guess I just want to take as many champs as possible to, Sig 200 for more max Sig crystals. So, Silver Centurion. There you go, bud. Sig 200s. Didn't expect that, did you? Future editing BG here to let you know that I am not going to include all of the champs that I max sigged because I had thousands of these sig stones and a lot of them were +2 sig stones or +5s. And yeah, I don't know how many champs I ended up maxing out, but I ended up awakening all of my 2 stars, all of my 3 stars, and then I poured in mountains of sig stones into these champs, and it must have been, I don't know, like 50 or 60 champs that got max sigged. It was a lot. It was a ton, but far too much to show. It took me like an hour just to do that process alone. So I'm going to cut that for time, but I did not let any of these sig stones go to waste. I would never. All right, let's get back to, me actually doing stuff. Okay, I think that takes care of the SIGs portion of this. My God. That was so many items in the overflow. Did I actually claim all that stuff? Yeah, I did auto-claim all of it. Still 5,900 items in the overflow. Good lord, but none of them actually sig stones. What I do need to do is ascend one more champion. One more 6-star needs to be ascended. So, okay, let's take a look at it, man. You know what? Let's make this easy. I started this off by saying I need Maestro counters, and I couldn't decide between CGR and Kate, and ultimately I did decide on CGR, but, well, I didn't expect that this rank up video would actually be done over the course of a couple of weeks, and it turns out I found some more Ascension Dust, so we're going with both. I'm going to go ahead and ascend Kate, and I'm not ranking her up right now, but eventually she will be another one of my Maestro counters. So, Kate, good to have you ascended. We'll get you some catalyst later. Sit tight. I think for right now, that might do it. Is there anything else that I absolutely need to do right now? Because I have so many of the tier 4 catalysts in the overflow. Let's take a quick peek at the inventory here. There's so many other champs that I want to rank, but I'm gonna need to get some of the basic catalysts first, actually. So the tier 6, nothing's expiring here. That's good. The tier 5, I do have some basics expiring, but that's not the biggest deal. Can worry about that another time. In terms of tier 4, we're good here for what matters. The tier 4 alpha, it's not expiring. The rest of it, I'll sell that some other time. Tier 3, yeah, this is what I'm completely dry on. Is the tier 3 alpha and really the tier 6 alpha as well. So I need to get some of that stuff. But that's pretty much good. I've got a lot of tier 2 alpha expiring. I'll sell that stuff. You get a lot of gold there. The tier 1 alpha and the overflow too. Okay, I think that's it, man. Didn't quite do all the rank ups that I wanted to do, but like I said, I got to get more of these catalysts. So I'll prioritize that stuff going forward, and then we'll be back for another mass rank up before we know it. So, okay, I think that is going to end this one. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.